Hello, welcome back to Access. I'm Nathan. I'm here with Dave.
Hello.
Dave, this is more Just Cause 3.
I know.
On PlayStation 4.
Yes.
We've gone for a very subtle title, which is 7 Reasons Just Cause 3 is the most destructive playground on PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
And the number one is because everything blows up, essentially. Number one is about, it's all physics-based, and it's the destructibility of just about everything.
Yeah. So you have a whole arsenal of lovely blowy up things. You've got grenades, mines, RPGs, grenade launchers.
Other things that you can put into other things.
Yeah,
This minigun that you found that time.
I found a minigun, which was great and made this base so much easier.
It made it flat. What happened? What was your favourite thing about this minigun? Do you remember?
Yeah, I was going to mention this. It doesn't overheat.
No.
You can see at the bottom right, it's got infinite ammo, and it doesn't overheat.
I wonder, what's it made of that it doesn't overheat? Good things. Look at all the little bits that come off and explode. They're my favourite bits.
They're my favourite bits. I like when you shoot Transformers and stuff, they have this lovely sort of electrical, staticky explosion, a bit like fireworks. I don't know if we've got any in this video actually, but when you shoot gas tanks as well, individual bullet hole like jets come out of it. Yeah.
That looks cool.
That is really
Everything
cool.
blows up. Things blow up into other things that blow up.
Oh man,
which is cool.
There was that time we blew up this big explodey ball.
Yeah,
that was a great time,
wasn't it?
Look at it go. Do you know what? I've not seen enough of these on the map. I want to see more of them. And
there's a couple that are in quite heavily guarded areas.
I want to send them running into enemy bases.
I would also very jealously guard my big shiny balls. To be fair,
absolutely.
They're valuable.
Quite right.
Tanks also a thing.
Yeah, tanks are a thing. They're great for blowing things up, and things that are great to blow up, Nath, are bridges, which is what I'm doing here. And what they've done, which I think is quite clever in the game, is basically when you go away, the bridge just reappears.
Yeah.
You can blow up the bridge as many times as you want in as many different ways as you want.
There are problems in Medici with the government and everything, but I would say that, in terms of civic services,
they've got an incredible infrastructure there.
Yeah, the rebuilding is on point.
It's really fun to just destroy these in different ways. And
it's sensible as well. Progression, as ever, is about taking over bases and kind of gaining territory on the map. And now the way that you do it is, more than ever, you go into a place and blow up a number of things.
Yes.
Blowing up is key to almost everything you do in Just Cause 3.
But what's good is that there's no one way to do it. This was when we...
Dude, we didn't even do anything. We were going to blow up this bridge, and then the train came along, tripped up on another bit of train, destroyed the bridge, and then you were like, all right.
Well, I went to all the trouble of setting up the mine, so, whatever.
Exactly. I'm still going to blow you up, bridge.
You got to go.
Just so you know. So that's the destructibility and the physics. This is number 2. This is tethering.
Yeah.
Tethering things to other things. So the grapple is a big part. The grappling is a big part of Just Cause 3.
Yeah.
As it's been in other Just Causes, and you can kind of tether things to other things, and then press a button which snaps them together, basically.
Yeah.
The real world explanation for this is,
yeah. Who cares? It's it's a retractable grapple, and you get 2 of them to begin with.
Yeah.
And I think you can upgrade that to 6.
And they can be stronger as well, so you can lift more, heavier stuff up. You can really mess around with it in ways that we just haven't had time to unlock it yet.
We've had so much fun with this, just experimenting.
That guy's on the ceiling.
You can also release tethers. So the idea is to get someone flinging at speed, and then release the tether and fling them off into oblivion. You can tether 2 exploding objects together like this. Exploding barrels are great fun, especially into men and just like that.
We're very much still on the destruction theme.
This is properly beginner level tethering as well. This is just A to B. I'm just using 1 tether at a time pretty much, and it's like the things that people are going to find to do with these tethers are just going to blow the internet wide open.
They're going to be ridiculous. And we've been playing the game probably for 2 days, and as you'd expect, the coolest stuff is unlocked. That you have to do challenges to unlock mods for your gear. As you'd expect, that stuff is kind of a way into the game, and we can't wait to unlock it.
Yeah.
This is kind of more of a... This is what the kind of stuff you can do. I love it when you tether people towards you. It just looks amazing.
It feels like I've got force power. And more in a way, like the most fun kind of happens by accident, or just that thought of just on the fly. Or what if I just do them to the floor here?
I will tell you what.
Would that be good?
Capturing this game has been an absolute nightmare, because Dave's basically been the one playing it, and as soon as you go from one place... Oh, wait, shut up, Nath. What's this, Dave? This is you were able to call in. You get beacons, and you can call in equipment.
Yeah.
You wanted a helicopter, but you also found that if you can throw these onto unsuspecting people, and it's funny.
Yeah, I mean, I did steal this idea from Metal Gear Solid, and these unsuspecting people did actually suspect. They're the only people who suspected the whole time. I don't know what happened.
Maybe they've been playing Metal Gear Solid.
They realised, and they sort of ruined the fun for me.
It kind of happens in Helldivers as well, doesn't it? When we were playing that.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. So I did steal the idea from there, but it does work. And just finding different people to,
what did this cow do to you?
Nothing.
You were mad with this
and
cow.
he never did anything again, apart from get under the wheels of my jet.
I know, yeah.
But he don't worry, he came away very easily. Once I got in and flew it off. This is my favourite one. This is just showing you how you actually do request the drop. So you unlock all the things that you can request. Again, this is only sort of beginner stuff. And there was this lovely band in town who were playing.
Who hasn't wanted to drop a large crate onto a group of buskers?
They really were lovely. But I was just interested to see. As you can see, they just didn't know, and they were destroyed.
I love that it bursts into the vehicle as well. So that was number 3. That was beacons to get your equipment. And we're talking about the stuff that you get is you get vehicles. This world is huge. It's I don't know. It's about 30 kilometres from end to end. 400 square miles. Sorry to mix up imperial and metric, but I did. And this is you driving a car.
Yeah.
The best way to get around is, we talk about the best way to get around, but this is a good way to get around, using all the various vehicles and things.
Yeah, and this is really, in this video, this is just sort of a smidge of what's available.
Yeah.
Cars, bikes, boats,
buggies,
planes, helicopters, little buggies.
What were you doing there?
This was actually a challenge. I meant to bail out, but instead I opened my parachute and continued to fly forwards towards the explosion.
This is a jet. We unlocked this jet by taking on a military base.
Yeah, so this is sort of like quite a cool acrobatic jet, and it's got homing missiles that just sort of auto lock onto anything that you can blow up.
Look how tight the controls are.
Yeah, which is really cool. And this is a cool thing that you can do in the jet as well. I'm not sure what other vehicles you can do this on, but in this jet for sure, and on most planes, you can just get out and have a wander around.
So you could set this on a course.
Yeah.
Come out on top with your rocket launcher, or your grenade launcher in this case. Or just sights.
Well, exactly, that's a good shout. Yeah, take a flyby on this lovely steady platform, just fly by a base and shoot it to
You are going quite fast, I guess that's the only
You can slow it right down though, you can slow it down. You can't do it from upside down. This is quite an advanced helicopter that I stole from someone who was trying to kill me.
Right.
So it's got lovely, it's like a sort of an Apache, it's quite fast, it's got lovely...
You can just grapple up
as
to
you'll see,
vehicles,
infinite heavy missiles and infinite missiles. Yeah, you can grapple up to vehicles and just get in them. So it's great, like it feels like you have the opportunity to use later game stuff early in the game if you just have
doesn't feel very
the
gated, does it? For romantic reasons, well, that's wrong. For nostalgic reasons, this was probably my favourite. It reminded me of Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I love this seaplane. I was really excited when we found this seaplane, and it's just
we found this in our map video, and this is a jet. This went wrong. You hit a tree.
This is a plane that went wrong.
You stole this plane.
I think maybe one of the engines took a hit there.
Yeah.
It didn't get better. You could see
gone into a spin.
A horrible spin. I did manage to escape as it.
You wanted to stand on top. That was your plan.
And he managed it for a while, but ultimately,
it's like when I tried to learn skateboarding. It just went horribly wrong.
I'd like to have seen that.
So, bearing in mind two of the things which you've done previously, which is vehicles and tethering, it turns out that one of the cool things you can do is tether things to vehicles and then, drop them.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, we wanted to find something indestructible and make a wrecking ball, but the only thing that was indestructible was too heavy.
I think that might be rectified by a later tether.
Yeah, they get stronger.
Like a stronger tether.
You can unlock stronger ones.
But at the moment, I tried to lift a great big heavy crate and ended up just crashing the helicopter into the ground.
We tried encouraging a car into the sky as well, didn't we? But again, that didn't work.
That didn't work. So I wish I'd put that in now. So this was just a test, and you can do sort of depth charges with. I like that you can just have a helicopter hovering in the air and then just get on the bottom of it. Well, this was revolutionary when I realised this. So your helicopter will just keep hovering. You can get on the bottom and tether something to it, pop back in. Bob's your uncle. You sorted. You've got yourself another swinging bomb.
And what did you use this incredible power for, Dave?
Well, nothing really. I went to try and get another one because you wanted to have 2 danglies from my helicopter.
Well.
And unfortunately, I pressed the wrong button right about now, which sent the helicopter crashing. It
wasn't the only time as well. You did that about 5 times.
This was one of my favourites, Nate, just because I imagined that there was someone in this Portaloo. who unsuspectingly...
To be fair, you role-played this as you did it. You said, I bet there's someone in there, but there is in my head. And then I said, where are you going, Dave? And he said, he's going in the sea.
Well, it was really all there was to do. I couldn't just drop him. And so you can see how much it's swinging around. So I thought, well, what happens if I swing it forward and then let it go? And pleasingly... A bit like the TARDIS, he's out of there.
He's gone into space.
He is out of there and bounces to his end for quite a long time. Very pleasing.
It's like a jackass stunt.
Yeah.
So that's the wrecking ball. Number 5, Dave, is grenades that you can attach to things.
Yeah. So these are like mines that you can upgrade to give off a bit of a boost.
You can upgrade them more than this as well.
Yeah. This is like level 1.
Wow.
Oh my.
Yeah, I can see you had a productive weekend.
So off he goes. Set some hay bales on fire as well.
Yeah,
which is great. I found a field full of cows.
I was going to say there's a theme developing here.
I like how sort of sinister it is following a cow.
You went utterly crazy.
Hey-o! How long have you been planning that?
Just when I saw the others.
What I like about this one is you see in the foreground just a whole field of dead cows.
This is
a whole lot of dead cows.
This is what Dave's been doing.
Yeah,
how worried they are as well.
That's cows. I like this one, Nath. This is just trolling a man.
See, if like we said, we can get rocket-powered ones. Then you can really move some stuff around.
Yeah.
How does this go?
Well, I trolled this man. He parked his car on a bridge for reasons I don't fully understand.
He's probably and
the way it goes.
You tidied that up for him.
I realised too late to. There it goes.
Oh, you could have
to follow it.
You've got obsessed not just with blowing things up, but with tracking the camera work beautifully.
Absolutely.
As well.
I left this bit in, Nath, because just look how cool this game is.
I love how good the water looks.
Fire a man's car off a bridge, wingsuit down to it, and then parachute onto a jet ski that I then steal and ride away.
Get back to blowing things up. What's going on?
More trolling. So these people were having a lovely picnic. Camping trip,
right?
4 mines on that tent. You have got yourself. This is the best thing I've seen. I think this one really.
They're not inside, are they?
I am not willing to speculate. Then it was just like, will it go? Will it go?
You were desperate for this to fall off.
Come on, tent, you can do it.
It's a very slidey tent, isn't it?
I lost the camera at this point, sadly, but then I got it back, and then just thought I'd wingsuit after this tent. I just love this. This is the best thing. Look at it go.
Dave's
Look at the
adventures
air.
in blowing things up and then chasing after them like a dog, like a happy dog.
Amazing. But come on, that is so cool. And again, then just wingsuit off. This one.
Is this a cautionary tale?
I got my comeuppance here. I mean, who would suspect a beach ball?
What I like about this, Dave, is that obviously you're blowing up a beach ball, which is quite a strange thing to do. But it's not the explosion that gets you.
No.
It's the speed. I think you've been killed outright by the beach ball itself.
I definitely have.
Whack! It hits you in the leg. This is number 6, and this is the traversal in the game generally, because it does something quite cool, but it's basically based around the wingsuit, Dave, which is something you got better at.
Yeah, so I love the wingsuit. And at first, like, it's very easy to just do, like, you know, off the bat, you can fly quite simply, but more advanced maneuvers are a little bit harder. But once you get the hang of it, it's just brilliant, and you feel like an absolute king. The parachuting's still great, and you know, using the grapple from the parachute to get on things like a train. Here's just a nice bit of swooping. And again, seriously, this is just like scratching the surface on what you can do in the wingsuit. This is all kind of sedate.
So, well, this stuff looks, it looks really good, I guess. But the thing is, you're just falling here. But what the wingsuit can do in combination with the grapple and the parachute, you can basically go not just flat or slightly downhill. You can go anywhere if you get really good at it forever.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like a perpetual. It's a bit like Arkham City. But look at this now. Like, so Dave can stay at around this level, just grappling along the floor. It does take some skill because there was a whole day where he was terrible at it, but. You become really manoeuvrable. Yeah. It's really awesome.
At any time you think, oh god, I'm going to hit something, you just tap X and release the parachute, and you shoot up into the air, and you sort of like get another go.
You're
brilliant.
About to hit the ground there, by the way. If you've enjoyed this video, do let us know by leaving us a like. Let us know in the comments what you think about Just Cause 3, and please do subscribe to Access. We have got loads more coming up on the channel.